within the last year, it's something I've heard getting talked about within the last year. I don't know how long this theory has been out there. It's probably been out there a while, but it's just something that I haven't heard up until 2020. So what it is I've heard a lot of talk going around nowadays that black people are the original children of Israel. They're the original Hebrews and slash Jewish people. You know, they're God's chosen people. And I had first seen that people had started talking about it on Facebook. And I think that they've got a lot of overwhelming evidence to support that theory. I think that the world has tried to suppress black people for so long. Well, actually, I don't think that's kind of a fact. I think everybody can agree with that. It's like they have tried to silence black history for so long. And I think that the Bible said somewhere that my chosen people will always be persecuted. And, you know, when I first heard the theory that the black people were the original Jews and Hebrews, I didn't really think too much about it. I thought, well, you know, maybe, I don't know, but I didn't really look into it until just recently. I was, you know, laying down in my bed, and I thought about, you know, where it says that they will be persecuted, and I was like, well, you know, if there was any race in the world that seems to have always been, you know, persecuted and stuff, it would be the black people. And I mean, it's just like, that's a fact. I mean, I just recently learned that, you know, probably about a year or so ago, I thought that America was the only country in history that had taken Africans as slaves, but, you know, my girlfriend had told me that a lot of other countries had taken Africans as slaves and stuff, and you know, that was news to me. You know, and I guess that's either, I don't know if we learned that in school or not, but if we had learned that in school, I don't remember learning that. I mean, I just remember learning about, you know, the American slavery, but yeah, I was shocked to hear that. And it's like, and I mean, no offense to anyone who had a family member, a grandma or grandpa, great-grandma or grandpa, that was in the Holocaust. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, those people weren't Jewish, because obviously they were. And they were, you know, murdered for being Jewish. So, you know, no offense to them. I'm just talking about the original Jewish people, the original Hebrews. And I'm not saying that black people are or aren't. I'm saying I don't know. I'm just throwing this theory out there that I have recently learned, and I plan on doing more research on, and coming to a conclusion someday for myself. But I just wanted to talk about this. You know, this is something that I don't know if a lot of people have heard, and I think that people need to start looking into this. I think that this is a very strong theory. They have a lot of support backing this theory. I don't know everything about the support. I just know there's a lot of it. So I think that it needs to get out there, and I wanted to get it out there on YouTube. And it would make sense because they already have proof that the first man and woman were from Africa. And they have scientific proof, so that tells us that Adam and Eve were black. And you could even go as far as to say that if the Jewish people, the original Jewish people, were black, wouldn't that mean that Jesus was black? Yes, it would. Yes, it would. I grew up here in America, like most of us watching did, or maybe some of you are watching from around the world. I don't know where you're from. Leave in the comments where you're watching from. But in America, we have painted Jesus to be white with long brown hair and a brown beard. And, I believe that in China, they have painted Jesus to be Chinese, black hair, black beard, stuff like that. So, I was raised to think that Jesus was white, like me. But now that I'm older and I've learned more about the Middle East and stuff, I don't necessarily believe he was white. To say that Jesus was white is kind of stupid to me now. I don't believe he was white, no. And I'm okay with that. A lot of people, I think in America, especially white people, are very offended when you say that Jesus was not white. They get so mad, which is crazy. But we're not going to get into that. That's how some people are, so let them think what they want. Who knows? Maybe when we die and get to heaven, Jesus will appear to Chinese people as a Chinese man. He'll appear to Indians as an Indian man. He'll appear to black people as a black man. He'll appear to white people as a white man. Who knows? I don't know. But there was that story where that young boy that was a son of one of the KKK leaders, he had died, and they'd rushed him to the hospital and revived him. And he said that when he was dead, he went to heaven and saw Jesus, and he said that Jesus was a black